Alright, hello and welcome. So, we have Baro, teer, and a dev stream today, so I just wanted to get this Baro video out there real quick for you guys. So let's get started. First and foremost, we have our new item today, which is the Syandana. We're going to be showing off colors for that, as it is a new cosmetic. It looks okay, is first impressions, if you're curious. Besides that, we have Prime Point Blank, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's just raw damage for shotguns, which are some of the best weapons in the game. Very, very good. Prime Pistol Gambit, outstanding. You are going to use that on pretty much all of the best secondaries in the entire game. Prime Fast Hands doesn't see a lot of use, unfortunately, though it has some cases where a lot of people like to use it on the Rubico, which I can understand. If you're really into the Rubico, maybe consider picking that up. And then Primed Ravage is outstanding on quite a few shotguns, and newly very, very good on the Phage, because for those of you that do not know, the Phage also received a huge buff from the beam patch, and each of its individual tendrils crit individually, which makes it a crit monster. So if you're looking to build up a Phage or a Vake or Heck, or a couple other shotguns, this is a really, really good choice. And we come to the Prismagorgon as well. So the Prismagorgon, since its buff is actually very, very good, this weapon will probably get a why would you use from me at some point. I'm going to need to have time to put the forma into it is the main thing. But just from some initial testing, it's very good, definitely worth picking up. If you're into the Gorgon series, it's almost certainly the best one out of the bunch. The Prisma Obex, I can't say as many good things about, sadly. Even though this weapon has an augment and stuff, that augment isn't very good. And it's just that there are so many better, like, knuckle weapons. Like, you have just better options. Mainly the Haruto. Like, the Haruto is the big one, where it's like, why are you not just using the Haruto if you would consider the Prisma Obex? And that's kind of the main thing. Otherwise, we have some cosmetic choices, which are all fine. There's good stuff there all around. The Bane Mask makes its return, and all that business. So that is going to do it for PC, but over on console, and also it's worth noting this is for PS4. I don't have an Xbox, so it's a bit hard for me to know if there are any differences in inventory, but I'm fairly certain there should not be any differences in inventory. With that, there's a bunch of cosmetics here, but the first item we come to is Prisma Shade. Prisma Shade is very, very worth his ducat price, even like if you're not going to use him, just because that ducat to mastery ratio, because Shade with his weapon is 9,000 mastery, is quite good even at that, and Shade is not a bad companion to have, especially if you find yourself in a tight spot reviving people pretty often. Besides that, we have Prime Continuity, which is a staple in a fuckload of Warframe builds. That is going to be a big one that I would recommend to anyone, because you are going to use that mod. Like, if you're going to use more than 4 Warframes, even at 4, you're gonna put this in somebody. Somebody's getting this mod from you. So I would highly advise you to get that. And then down here, we have Prime Bane of Corrupted, which is kind of outside of its time when it would have been used, basically. As I've said many times, the Bane mods can add damage, but if you're going to use them, you would want to have all of them leveled, and that's just an extreme investment of endo that I don't think players are generally going to be able to justify. Along with that, switching that out of remission is just a huge pain in the ass. So yeah, there's that. Prime Cryo Rounds, that is significantly better with the advent of Hunter Munitions, so that mod has it's gotten better because there are more tools to be used alongside it, essentially, which is really nice. Prime Morphic Transformer is totally useless, especially with JV going away. Now there's no reason to ever use Darkwing, pretty much, so gonna advise you not pick that one up, maybe. And then Primed Reach, which is absolutely fantastic. More reach on melee weapons is good in all cases. And then we have the Volcar Wraith, which the Volcar Wraith is fine. It is still a good enough sniper rifle. It's just that other weapons like the Rubico and the Vectis Prime exist, and the Lanka exists. And for me personally, the Volcar's tendency to just be a raw coin flip is really bad for it. So I wouldn't suggest maybe picking that up unless you need the mastery, or if you got insanely lucky, rolled 777s and got a insane Riven or something for it. So with that, real quick, let's jump on over to the actual game here. This is the Syandana. So this is nice. It's fine. It is like a little Liset for your bat kind of deal with these weird tendrils on it. It colors fine. Like, it's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a weird thing, I guess. I don't know. There's something weird about it. Like, it gives me the feeling that this is somewhere in the ballpark of versatility, maybe kind of like the Udyat Syandana, but I still really like the Udyat Syandana better. That being said, of course, this Syandana doesn't cost platinum like the Udyat Syandana does. But, I don't know. It's okay. I don't see myself using this on any Warframes is the main thing. But I think some people are going to like it a lot more than I do, certainly. Especially people that don't have access to, of course, as many Syandana as I do, which is a bit maybe out of the ordinary. But yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I think there are better teer Syandana's too. So it's just okay. But yeah, that is basically going to do it for today. Besides, well, for this video anyway, there is of course going to be the dev stream video later, so I hope you look forward to that, and I will see you then.